Justin for the MTG Noob, here bringing you game 1 with Golgari control. And this hand is a little landlight. Is it still good enough to keep? Yeah, we have Cyan Blood, so I think it's probably fine. So, one thing that I like about this deck is the sheer amount of removal it plays. I'm not sure about the main deck Cremate in this version. Hopefully we're not playing something too fast, although it looks like we're playing Jund. So yeah, he's got a Farseek. I'm not sure how this matchup is. I haven't lost against the deck yet, but that doesn't mean it's necessarily a good matchup. If they get off of Rakdos' return, things might get a little bit dicey. Go ahead and Cyan Blood here. And we are going to have to discard, but that's fine. We can discard Cremate. It's absolutely worthless in this deck. Next turn, we'll go ahead and drop Liliana. Unless he drops a Huntmaster here. It looks like that's what he's doing. If it's an Olivia, that would be even better. No. So, this is one of the disadvantages. Victim of Night can't actually kill a Huntmaster. So I have a couple options here. I can either drop Liliana, but that's just going to kill a wolf and get my Liliana killed. Alternatively, I can play a Grolf's Messenger and then hope to top deck a land next turn and then sack it to Disciple of Bolas. I think that's probably a better play. We can go ahead and pass the turn. I am a big fan of this card. So he's going to get in for 4. We'll take it. Follow up with a Thragtusk. So Mutilate will be good when we get some more swamps. Still kind of stuck on land right now, which is not very good. Oh, Garrick's even worse. Okay, we did get a swamp. So let's see. Mutilate's gonna, if we get one more swamp, Mutilate's gonna take care of anything he might be able to do. I'm tempted now, though, to play Desecration Demon instead of playing Disciple of Bolas, because that means that I'm going to be able to kill his Garrick next turn, unless he kills the demon, with like a Putrefy or something. I mean, I can do that, or I can Victim his Beast, take Garrick down to 1. I'm not sure if I want him to have more cards. Maybe that's better in the short term, although I can't finish him off. So, that makes me a little worried regarding that. Yeah, I don't like any of these lines. I think I'm going to stick with my original plan. But do I want to have a Grolf's Messenger when all is said and done? No, I'm going to save these. I'm going to just drop the demon here, but I am fine making him trade his beast. Or am I better off not letting him have cards? I don't want to waste a Victim. Well, Victim doesn't really have a lot of good targets in his deck. Yeah, I'm not going to Victim the Beast, though. I'll let him trade it. Then I'll drop the demon. So next turn we'll be able to kill his Garrick. He is going to be able to draw 2 cards, though. He can Rakdos return us for all cards but one, but that's fine. We can make that one card a Disciple of Bolas. Thragtusk is not going to get the job done. Now he is going to be able to draw 5 cards, though, which is a little worse. He's playing his land for the turn, so he can't attack. Okay, we do get another swamp. So now Mutilate kills everything that he wants to do. So let's... Since Messenger is going to die anyway, see if he wants to sack anything here. He might to save his Garruk. Yeah, he does. So... he should block with Thragtusk here. And he does. You know, an alternative line of play I could have done is play Mutilate pre-combat, but he still would have been able to tap the Desecration Demon, so I'm not sure if it's really worth it. So he's got a full grip right now, so it's looking pretty rough for us, because we got stuck on land so long. He's got another Huntmaster. Yeah, things are looking pretty bad for the home team. We're going to go ahead and drop a Thragtusk here. Next turn we can Disciple of Bolas it. Yeah, we just don't have a way to deal with that Garruk right now. It looks like he didn't hit anything super great, though, off of his cards. Next with Beast, I'll just take 3. So we do top deck another Mutilate. Doesn't really help us this turn, though. I think we're just going to play the Disciple. So that gets us a full hand. And I think we're going to play a Swamp here. Can't victim anything. Well, what am I going to discard? 2, 3, 4. I have to get rid of 1 card. At this point, I'm probably going to get rid of a Woodland Seminary. So I'll just pass the turn. I don't know why he would do that. I kept the Overgrown Tomb instead of the Woodland Cemetery because it counts towards the Mutilate. And we'll go ahead and block here since I'm planning on using it next turn. Not sure why he would bother to flip it there. He might just not have anything to play. So I think this turn is just going to be Mutilate plus Leona. I think at this point we can get rid of the Overgrown Tomb. Especially now that he destroyed our Liliana. Right, he's getting close to being able to ultimate Garrick, which is a huge problem for us. Top deck another Huntmaster. I think this might be a game. Let's see. I can victim this. No, yeah, we're not gonna win this one. All right. Let's see what we can do post sideboard. Appetite for Brains, I definitely want. Underworld Connections, I definitely want. I like Sever more than I like some of the removal. I don't care about any of those. I mean, Deadburn's Chant is something too, but I'm not worried about that right now. Cremates can come out. Let's see. Victims can come out. He's got too many vampires and werewolves. I'd like to leave the Abrupt Decays in if they're playing Liliana. Just because we didn't see them doesn't mean they're not running it. I think I'm going to take out one and leave the other two in. That buys us those 5. Is there anything that I'd like Deadburn's Chant instead of? Maybe one instead of a Growl's Messenger. Huh. Yeah, that's a tough one. I think I'm going to go ahead and try it just to see how it goes. I would normally wouldn't do this, but we're just going to try it and see. And we will play first. This is definitely a keep. So we're going to go ahead and lead with Swamp and Appetite. There's no point in really waiting on this. He has his own Appetite, interestingly enough. I'm not too worried about Olivia. We have ways to get rid of it, so I'm going to take the Huntmaster here. I think that's probably the biggest threat of what he's doing. And we're going to go ahead and drop the Tomb here and pass. Chances are he's going to take probably the Garrick Relentless. Maybe the Desecration Demon. He didn't have any removal, so it's possible that he takes it. So he's just going to let us... Interesting. I would imagine that he does it next turn. And let's go ahead and discard a Swamp here. So next turn we'll be able to play whatever one he does not take. Yep. As we expected. Maybe if he has removal, he'll take the Relentless. If he doesn't have removal, he'll take the Demon. Is my guess. He does appear to be thinking long and hard about it, though. I'll be happy if he doesn't have a way to deal with Liliana anytime soon. Oh, he actually discarded his Olivia. That's interesting. So we took the Garrick Relentless. He must have top decked some sort of removal. Oh, he just drew another one. So he's hoping to be able to have his Olivia survive somehow. So he gets rid of another Cavern. So we're in a fairly good spot here. It becomes less good if he finds a way to deal with our Liliana. This might be a Huntmaster. Oh, say he has his own Garrick, which is just going to die immediately, so I don't know why he chose to play it. Maybe he's hoping that I don't immediately... So, let's see. I have 3 swamps in play. Let's make him sack first, so we can just kill his Primal Hunter. Because I didn't do it the first game, he might have thought that I did not know how to do it. But he had a Thragtusk the first game. That's a huge difference. And now he's going to play his Olivia. Which is just going to immediately die again. Or is it a Thragtusk? Oh, Rakdos is returned, killing. Okay. So it becomes a top deck war now. He just gets a land. And our top decks were pretty good. Did he draw something he can play this time? Appetite for Brains. So there goes our Deadbridge chant. So that's probably the nail in the coffin. We'll go ahead and plus, even though it hurts us. So we have a way to deal with anything he plays now. He basically needs removal for the demon. I'm not bothering to plus Liliana here to get his card out of hand, because if he has removal, it hurts me more than him. Okay, so he does have it. I'm not going to plus her here, because I don't want to get rid of my Thragtusk. He's at 2 life. This is something I can play and at least force the hand. I'm still not going to plus, though. So he needs to deal with this or die. Yep. So we get there. So let's re-examine this a little bit. I think I want to remove this for a duress. I'm tempted to play even a second one. I don't think he's playing Liliana, but I'm reluctant to remove them. I guess it's probably okay to go down to 1 and bring in a second duress. So now we have a lot better ways to deal with this opening hand. I think this is probably good. So we have another great opening hand. It's a little landlight again. Hopefully that doesn't matter. We have an appetite for anything he wants to do early. And we'll go ahead and play it here. So he's got a Vraska and a Rurik Thar. I don't actually care about Rurik that much. I think I'm more worried about the Vraska. So let's go ahead and get rid of that. So we have Tragic Slip for his Rurik Thar. Farseek here. So the question now becomes, do we play Gralf's Messenger or Liliana on turn 3? Well, maybe this will help make up my mind a little bit. Nope. So we are getting swamps, though. It's going to make other things a lot easier to kill. I'm leaning towards playing Liliana next turn, unless he plays a threat here. And it looks like he's going to. If it's Olivia, then we'll definitely play Liliana. But no, it's a Huntmaster. So we're going to go ahead and drop a messenger here. And then next turn we're going to mutilate. Still don't have any green mana. That might be a little bit of a problem. Hopefully he plays another something here. Hopefully it's not Thragtusk, although that looks like it probably is. And it is. So he goes back up. Mutilate's going to kind of clear the board here. We only need it for 3. But I don't want to lose my messenger for the cost of his beast. I need to keep this around so Tragic Flip has an effect, basically. So let's go ahead and mutilate for 3. If he plays Rurikthard here, next turn we'll play Liliana, make him sacrifice a creature, then Tragic Slip whatever's left. Oh no, we can't though. So we're going to take 6 damage from Rurik regardless. So he has to attack next turn. I think we're going to just start dropping Thragtusks. Mizzium Mortar is taking 6. That's fine. I think we're gonna block here. I don't want to have my life drop too low. He has no cards in his hand. So this turn I can keep Tragic Slip up. And now I'm a high enough life total where I can take 6 from the effect and not worry about it too much. And he just got a land. So we'll take 6 here. And he's down to just a beast. Actually less than a beast, because we're going to play a Liliana here. So it's become another top deck war. But we're a little better off right now. So he has our beast. I actually think I'm fine getting rid of the Tragic Slip here. Because I can mutilate anything for 6. I think I just pass here. I want to keep the Disciple to refill my hand. Actually, now I think I'm willing to discard the Mutilate. I want to get... He's probably got a removal card in his hand. And he does. So he can sever the demon. Maybe I should wait until I can do both at the same time. I think I will. So we need a land. Or just a second demon. I think getting rid of the Mutilate was a little loose. The worst thing you could draw at this point would be Rakdos Return. Because that would take care of everything we have and turn it into a true top deck war. And it looks like that's what he's doing. No, he's just flashing back Sever. So we did get another land. But he has a card in his hand. I think I'm willing to discard the land to get rid of that card. And we get rid of an Olivia, which is good. So now we're a little safer versus Rakdos Return. Since we'll still have a Desecration Demon in play. It looks like that's what he has. Nope, another Rukthar. Don't really know how that's going to help him. So let's go ahead and make him sack a creature. And get in for 6. So if I put a Disciple and he gets a Rakdos Return, he can just strip everything away. This is a close one. So I can play the Disciple and have only the Disciple on board and sack. I think I just passed the turn here. And when he concedes. So we go ahead and get the first game, or first match. I'll see you for the second.